Came up on this thing too. Oh, make you like you gotta watch the commercial. Shabbat shalom, mellow yellow. Praise the mighty Yah, sister. Man, you know my name, Yahoo. Stop that. That man Z Lafayette. Knock it off now. Yeah, but you know my name, Yahoo. Okay, big fick. You been missing in action. Baby boy is out of the hospital. Oh, okay. Praise the mighty Yah, sister. Mellow yellow. Yeah, praise the mighty Yah. Yep, glad to hear that. Yeah. Mhm. Brother Yehuda and son Shalom. Okay, yeah. Praise the mighty Yah, black people, Israelites of Elohim. He said, black people. Oh, shout out to
Shalom, brother.
Yeah. Peace and blessing. That's right. So are you playing my song? Oh, not today. I played it 3 times in a row though. You wasn't even on here. Let me see. The last 2 times I played, I think at least I didn't see you. But no, I ain't gonna play it today. I had played it like 3 times in a row, with 3 weekends in a row. Yeah, I sure did. tried. I tried messaging you the last week, but I think it messaged the wrong number. Okay. Well, my number 618-203-4182. I ain't got no what you call it when somebody can what's it called? No email. I ain't got no email, so I can text though. Text me.
Thanks to the Most High makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Till it sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Give thanks to the Most High makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Till it sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. All praises go to Him. Who is who He is, came down from out of heaven. To make us his kids, now this is serious business. And Abraham was his friend. He was considered a prince. Genesis 15:13, 400 years of slavery. True prophecy, what other people could it be? Aggravated in the cotton field, had merchants be still here, murdered by the cops. So much violence without block. Part of my prophecy, Deuteronomy 28. My people let it marinate, prophecy, reality. Scholars wanna battle me, we need not fight. I recite what I comprehend. Can I live? Breaking bread with my nation, eating spoken word melodies we travel on. Surviving in Babylon, the Father we waiting on. May the judge soon come, set the record straight. Thanks to the Most High makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Till it sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Give thanks thanks to the Most High makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Chillin' sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty the greatest artist alive, Yahuwah, who you thought it was from his throne above, made us from the dust, stop the arrogance, we just flesh and blood, sketched out in the image of such, and it's too much when some minute it back in touch. I was one for sure, had to get down low, put my face in the dirt, it's what the Father deserves, who gives power to the powers, rain to the flowers, turn crops to powder. I recognize who my maker is, and it's chosen all my relatives. Shout out to the Mo Rays who teaching the right thing. Together we all sing hallelujah. Pray mighty Yah, make it tough alive. Round around the clock till our bodies stop. Ain't no stopping us, we too serious. He reviving us, we his chosen one. He reviving us, no disguising us. This is marvelous, the resurrection of a dead nation. Give thanks to the Most High makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Chillin' sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Give thanks to the Most High makes us strong. When we trust in Yah, how can our life go wrong? Chillin' sang the song, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now, today's topic, y'all going to learn something today. Most of the people, they might have heard me, but some things I'm going to talk about that ain't never been said by the preacher or preached or none of it. All of it's going to be brand new to everybody, but these words been in here for years and years and years. So with that being said, first I want to start off in Proverbs first. Let you know, I'm not finna tell you, like Proverbs, let me see, Proverbs 14. Proverbs 14 and 5.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 5. A faithful witness will not lie.
A faithful witness will not lie. I ain't finna lie to y'all on the Sabbath day.
But a false witness will utter lies.
All the false witnesses gonna do is utter lies. So I'm gonna prove that Paul, Peter, and Luke is all them false witnesses. Let's go to Proverbs 19 and 9.
Proverbs chapter 19, verse 9. A false witness shall not be unpunished.
Oh, he gonna be punished.
And he that speaketh lies shall perish.
Now everybody that's speaking lies gonna perish. Now let's see what perish means. Look up perish, the word perish. Everybody that's telling a lie gonna perish. I ain't got the paper. I just look it up. Yeah, LMNOP. Perish. What do perish mean?
Perish, to be destroyed, die.
Okay, for lying, you're gonna die, you're gonna perish. Okay. Now, let's go to the book of Matthew. The stuff that the preacher never told you. Matthew. I want to start at Matthew 1. Start at Matthew chapter 1, verse 1. This is a cold lie. Finna show y'all some lies today.
Matthew chapter 1, verse 1. The book of the generation of JC, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac begat Jacob, and Jacob begat Judas and his brethren, and Judas begat Phares and Zerah of Thamor, and Phares begat Ezram, and Ezram begat Aram, and Aram begat Amminadab, and Amminadab begat Naasson, and Naasson begat Salmon, and Salmon begat Booz of Rachab, and Booz begat Obed of Ruth, and Obed begat Jesse, and Jesse begat David the king, and David the king begat Solomon of her that had been the wife of Urias, and Solomon begat Rehoboam, and Rehoboam begat Abiah, and Abiah begat Asa, and Asa begat Joshaphat, and Joshaphat begat Joram, and Joram begat Ozias, and Ozias begat Jotham, and Jotham begat Achaz, and Achaz begat Ezekias,
Now this
and,
supposed to be the genealogy of David to Abraham, but he ain't started on JC yet. Read.
and Ezekias begat Manasseh, and Manasseh begat Ammon, and Ammon begat Josias, and Josias begat Jeconias and his brethren about the time they were carried away to Babylon. And after they were brought to Babylon, Jeconias begat Salathiel, and Salathiel begat Zorobabel.
Yeah, you got the 16 yet?
No.
Okay.
And Zorobabel begat Abiud, and Abiud begat Eliakim, and Eliakim begat Azor, and Azor begat Zadok, and Zadok begat Achim, and Achim begat Eliud, and Eliud begat Eleazar, and Eleazar begat Matan, and Matan begat Jacob, and Jacob begat Joseph the husband.
Hold it right there. That's what I want. Now he say Jacob begot Joseph. Now Jacob, that's true. Now Jacob is Joseph's father. Now read, watch this.
And Jacob begat Joseph the husband of Mary.
That's a lie. Listen, that's a lie. Let me show y'all that this a lie. They said it just said that Joseph begot. I mean Jacob begot Joseph, and now read that again because I want these people to know how this book started off line, but I forgot to do something. It just came to me. Read that 16 verse again.
And Jacob begat Joseph
That's true. That's true. Jacob begot Joseph. Read.
the husband of Mary,
That's a lie.
of whom was born JC.
Okay, that's a lie. Now let me show y'all who Joseph's wife is. Go to Genesis 41. Genesis 41. I'm gonna speed it up because go to 13. First 1 and 13.
Genesis chapter 41, verse 13. And it came to pass as he interpreted to us, so it was. Me he restored unto my office, and him he hanged. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and
Now, this is Joseph now. Watch this.
they brought him hastily out of the dungeon. And he shaved himself and changed his garment and came in unto Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I have dreamed a dream, and there is none that can interpret it. And I have heard say of thee that thou canst understand a dream to interpret it. And Joseph answered Pharaoh, saying, It is not in me. Elohim shall give Pharaoh an answer of peace. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, In my dream, behold, I stood upon the bank of the river, and behold, there came up out of the river seven kine, fat flesh and well favored, and they fed at a meadow. And behold, seven other kind came up after them, poor and very ill favored and lean flesh, such as I never saw in all the land of Egypt for badness. And the lean and the ill favored kind did eat up the first seven fat kind. And when they had eaten them up, it could not be known that they had eaten them, but they were still ill favored as at the beginning. So I awoke, and I saw in my dream, and behold, 7 ears came up in one stalk.
Now I'm gonna speed it up. Now Joseph is interpreting the dream for Pharaoh because Pharaoh had a dream and he couldn't none of his men interpret it. But let's go to the skip on down to 32.
Verse 32. And for that the dream was double unto Pharaoh twice. It is because the thing is established by Elohim, and Elohim will surely bring it to
He's gonna
pass.
bring it to pass.
Now therefore let Pharaoh look out a man discreet and wise, and set him over the land of Egypt. Let Pharaoh do this, and let him appoint officers over the land, and take up the fifth part of the land of Egypt in the 7 plenteous years, and let them gather all the food of those good years that come, and lay up corn under the hand of Pharaoh,
Now Joseph telling Pharaoh what to do before this famine comes.
and let them keep food in the cities. And that food shall be for store to the land against the 7 years of famine, which shall be in the land of Egypt, that the land perish not through the famine. And the thing was good in the eyes of Pharaoh,
He liked it what Joseph had told him.
and in the eyes of all his servants. And Pharaoh said unto his servants, can we find such a one as this is, a man in whom the spirit of Elohim is? And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as Elohim have showed thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled.
Now Pharaoh put Joseph over his house because he was a wise man to interpret the dream.
Only in the throne will I be greater than thou.
And I'm gonna be the president, and you're gonna be the vice president.
And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt. And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand,
And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand
and put it upon Joseph's hand,
and gave Joseph a diamond ring,
and arrayed him in vestures of fine linen,
nice clothes,
and put a gold chain about his neck.
and put a gold rope on his neck, a chain. Now watch this.
And he made him to ride in the second chariot which he had.
He had a Bentley,
And they cried before him, bowed the knee. And he made him ruler over all the land of Egypt.
and he made Joseph ruler over all of Egypt. Now watch this.
And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and without thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot in all the land of Egypt. And Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zaphnath Paneah.
He changed his name to Zephaniah Paneah. Did they change the name in the New Testament? No, he did, because this is the line in the New Testament. Read.
And he gave him to wife Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On.
Now this was Joseph's wife's name. His wife wasn't named Mary. They lied to you in the New Testament. Her name was Asna.
And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt. And Joseph was 32 years old when he, hold on. Oh, and Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And Joseph went out from the presence of Pharaoh.
Now I'm just letting you know. See how the New Testament lied? New Testament says her name was Joseph. I mean, name was Mary, but that's a lie. Her name was Zephaniah. Asna. That was her name. But first, I wanted to read. Let's first find out about the New Testament guys. I want to read about Matthew. Who was Matthew? I forgot to say who was Matthew. Let me see who Matthew was. Okay, tell them what Matthew was.
Matthew, a tax collector who became one of the 12 apostles of JC.
Matthews was a tax collector. Why should we listen to a tax collector? This man don't know nothing about Yah. He was a tax collector. He wasn't no prophet, priest, or no king. Now read that again.
A tax collector who became one of the 12 apostles of JC.
Now what is an apostle? He became one of the apostles of JC. Let me show y'all what apostle means. Now, he was an apostle of JC. Now, what do a word apostle mean?
Apostle, any of the 12 disciples chosen to spread the teachings of JC?
Anybody that followed JC spread the teachings of him, not Yahweh, but the teachings of JC. Come on, give me that. Now, Matthew, find out what Luke, who was Luke. See, you got to go to the origin of these people. Who was Luke?
Luke, a fellow laborer of the Apostle Paul.
He was a laborer of Apostle Paul. He wasn't no prophet, no priest, no king. So why should we listen to a tax collector or anybody that's not a prophet? Give me that. Okay. Now, I just showed y'all that in Matthew, that Joseph's wife was named Asnath, not Mary. That's a lie. Now, let's go to Matthew 5. See, I'm finna straighten this book out today for y'all. All through this book, it started off lying. Matthew started off lying. He wasn't no but a tax collector. He was not a prophet. The Almighty never knew him. He never talked to him. And then nobody knew him in the Old Testament. Okay, go to Matthew 5. Started at 33.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 33. Again, ye have heard.
No. Hold on. Let me see. It's a 30. Yeah.
Again, ye have heard that it have been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine
That's
oaths.
right. The Old Testament say you can swear, but the New Testament say you can't swear. Now watch this lie, y'all.
But I say unto you,
he glorified himself. JC said, but I said unto you, don't worry about what the Old Testament say, because that don't mean nothing. That's irrelevant. But what I say unto you, watch this read.
Swear not at all.
He say don't swear at all. The New Testament say don't swear at all. JC say don't swear at all. These are all red words now.
Neither by heaven, for it is God's throne.
Okay, that's true. It is his throne, but he said don't swear at all. Now, let's go to Genesis. Let me prove to you that they just told a lie. Oh, boy. Genesis, let's see. Okay, I want Genesis 21. Started the 22 verse.
Genesis chapter 21, verse 22. And it came to pass at that time that Abimelech and Phicol, the chief captain of his host, spake unto Abraham, saying, Elohim is with thee in all that thou doest.
The Almighty with him with everything that he do.
Now therefore swear unto me here by Elohim that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son. But according to the kindness that I have done unto thee, thou shalt do unto me and to the land wherein thou hast sojourned. And Abraham said, I will swear.
Abraham said, I'm going to swear, because you can swear in this book, but in the New Testament it say don't swear at all. So we know that's a lie. Okay, go to Deuteronomy 6. And start at the 13th verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 13. Thou shalt fear Yahweh the Elohim and serve him. And shall swear by his name.
And you're supposed to swear by Yahweh's name. The New Testament say don't swear at all, but our book say you're supposed to swear by his name. Okay, go to Jeremiah 4. Jeremiah 4 and 2.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 2. And thou shalt swear, Yahweh liveth in truth.
We swear that the Almighty Yahweh living in truth. We swear that.
In judgment and in righteousness, and the nations shall bless themselves in him, and in him shall they glory.
So that means Matthew don't know what he's talking about. He telling a lie. His book talking about don't swear. Now go back and see what Matthew say. What Matthew 5 and 33 say. I'm just letting y'all know this is what the preacher didn't tell you.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 33.
Going back to the false book.
Again, ye have heard that it had been said by them of old time.
He right. You just read it in the old time. He told Abraham swear.
Thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths. But I say unto you,
but I say, he exalting himself. He condemning Yahweh over in the Old Testament and exalting himself in the New Testament. But I say,
swear not at all.
He say don't swear at all. What do the word all mean? So this was a lie. We just read in the Old Testament where you're supposed to swear. This book say don't swear at all. Read.
Neither by heaven, for it is God's throne.
A cold lie. This is a lie, y'all. I'm going to go all day hard in the paint, show y'all things y'all ain't never heard or seen before. Now, let's go to Matthew 5 and whatever. See what I want. 5, let me see. Okay, Matthew 6. That's what I meant. Yeah. Matthew 6 and start at the 6th verse.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet.
When you pray, you're supposed to go into a closet. How many of y'all Christians go in the closet and pray? None of y'all.
And when thou hast shut thy door,
when you get to your closet and open the door and shut it behind you,
pray to thy Father which is in secret.
Pray to the Almighty in secret, which is a lie.
And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
Now, did you know that? This book say when you pray. Now, I don't see no Christians in church going in no closet, shutting the door and praying. All of them just praying out loud right there in the book. Now, your book say, dude, this is how you supposed to pray. Read.
But when you pray, use not vain repetition.
No, read that 6th verse again.
But thou, when thou prayest,
this book say when you pray,
enter into thy closet.
Go into your closet.
And when thou hast shut thy door,
and when you shut the door behind you,
pray to thy Father which is in secret.
This is a lie. You ain't supposed to go in no closet, shut the door, and pray. This is a lie.
And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
Now, this is a lie, y'all. A cold lie. Go to Psalm 55. 55 and 17.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 17. Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice.
That's right. You don't go in no closet. You pray morning, noon, and night without a closet. Our book say you ain't got to go in no closet. But the New Testament say when you go in the closet, shut the door, then you pray. Now read that 55 and 17 again.
Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud.
That's all I want is 17.
And he shall hear my voice.
That's right. He gonna hear your voice when you pray. Not in no closet. Go to Zechariah 8 and 21. Zechariah 8 and 21.
Zechariah chapter 8, verse 21. And the inhabitants of one city shall go to another, saying, let us go speedily to pray before Yahweh and to seek Yahweh of hosts. I will go also. Yea.
That's 21. Okay. Our book ain't never told us to go in no closet and shut the door and pray. This New Testament is the foul book. And I'm showing you that Mark was number the tax collector. He was not no prophet. So why should we listen to a tax collector over Moses? Why should we listen to Luke over Jeremiah? You got to be retarded if you do. Okay, go to Matthew 5 and 39. Something else. Let me see. Yeah, 39. Matthew 5 and 39.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 39. But I say unto you,
But he ain't going glorifying himself again. But I say unto you, he ain't studying Yahweh.
that ye resist not evil.
Don't resist evil. What do you mean? This man is a fool. Don't resist evil.
But whosoever shall smite thee on thy
No,
right.
don't resist evil. Okay, let's go to Psalm 37. The New Testament say don't resist evil. Okay. I want 37 and the 27th verse.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 27. Depart from evil.
Our book say depart from evil. This book say don't resist evil.
And do good and dwell forevermore.
That's right. Our book say depart from evil. Okay, what do resist mean? It say do not resist.
Resist, to fight or work against.
Don't do it in the New Testament. It say, now go back to Matthew where it say resist. What was that, 5? Okay, Matthew 5 and 39. Is that what I want? Was that 5 and 39?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, read that again.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 39. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil.
Don't resist evil. If somebody want to do something to you in the penitentiary, let them do it. Don't resist no evil. But our book over here in the Old Testament say you're supposed to resist evil. Okay, now go read that Psalms 37 and 27 again. I'm comparing the difference between the old and the new. The new don't go with the old. That was 37 and 27, right? Yeah.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 27. Depart from evil and do good.
Depart from evil and do good.
And dwell forevermore.
That's right. Dwell forevermore. Now go to Psalm 97. Our book say depart. 97. And I want the 10th verse.
Psalms chapter 97, verse 10. Ye that love Yahweh hate evil.
Everybody that love Yahweh hate evil.
He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked.
That's right. We hate evil over here in this Old Testament. We hate it. Okay, go to Proverbs. Proverbs, let me see. Proverbs 3 and 7.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 7. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil.
And depart from evil. Our book say depart from evil. Oh, New Testament say, oh, you go, you all right, you cool, is evil. Okay, let's go to Mark, New Testament, Mark 11. Mark 1.
Mark
1. Mark chapter 11, verse 1, I mean, yeah.
Mark chapter 11, verse 1. And when they came nigh to Jerusalem unto Bethpage and Bethany at the Mount of Olives, he sendeth forth 2 of his disciples.
Now, JC came to Bethlehem and sent 2 of his disciples. Let's see what he did with these 2 disciples.
and said unto them, Go your way into the village over against you.
He told two of his disciples to go to Chicago.
And as soon as ye be entered into it,
As soon as you get to Chicago,
ye shall find a coat tied, whereon never man sat.
you should see a Cadillac on Cicero and Jackson.
Loose him and bring him.
Bring it to me. Steal it. JC had two men to steal something from. He said, loose it and bring it to me. Now watch this.
And if any man say unto you,
And if you get busted and anybody say something to you,
Why do ye this?
why you doing what you doing in that man car?
Say ye that the LORD have need of him,
You tell them that JC wanted this car.
and straightway he will send him hither, and thou in a place where two ways met.
They found a coat tied up. Went in somebody's backyard. The German Shepherd was tied up, and JC said, go get it and bring it to me. And if anybody stop you and let them know that I sent for it, I'm the one on it.
And they loose him.
And they loose him. What verse you at?
5. And certain of them that stood there said unto them, What do ye, loosing the coat?
Why you loosing? Why you in that man backyard stealing his dog or his coat?
And they said unto them, even as JC had commanded.
JC told me to take this, told me to steal it.
And they let them go.
And they let him go because JC say steal it, take it.
And they brought the coat to JC.
And they brought the coat to JC. So JC was a thief. He didn't steal, but he had other people stealing for him. Now start all over. I want these people to understand what kind of guy JC is.
And when they came not to Jerusalem, unto Bethpage and Bethany at the Mount of Olives,
when they got to the Mount of Olives,
he sent it for two of his disciples.
JC sent two of his disciples
and said unto them,
and this what he told them.
Go your way into the village over against you.
Go to the village over against you.
And as soon as ye be entered into it,
as soon as you get there,
ye shall find a coat tied.
You're going to see a coat tied up, talking about a donkey or a horse or something.
Whereon never man sat, loose him and bring him.
Loose him, steal him, and bring him to me after you steal.
If any man say unto you,
and if you get busted and anybody say something to you,
why do ye this?
Why is you stealing that man coat? Why is you in that man Cadillac? Why is you stealing that man German Shepherd and his lawnmower?
Say ye that the LORD have need of him.
You tell them the JC need it. Even though he didn't get permission to take it, y'all tell him JC need it.
And straightway he will send him hither. And they went their way and found the coat tied by the door without in a place where two ways met.
So you know if it was tied up and blown to somebody, this man is a thief. He stole the man coat.
And they loose him.
And they loosened him, meaning they untied him.
And certain of them that stood there said unto them.
And then people sitting there watching them and said to them,
What do ye, loosing the coat?
Why do you untie that man coat?
And they said unto them, even as JC had commanded.
JC the one told me to steal it. He the one told me to go on Walmart, and if they stop me at the door, tell them JC want it.
And they let them go.
And they let him go.
And they brought the coat to JC.
And they stole it and brought it to JC like he commanded.
And cast their garments on him, and he sat upon him.
Now hold it. Let's go and see go to Exodus 20. See what our book said about stealing. JC was a thief, whether y'all knew it or not. He had two men to go in the city and take something from somebody without their permission. That's a thief. Now what do Exodus 20 and 15 say? Go sit down, boy. Go.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 15. Thou shalt not steal.
Thou shalt not steal. Our book saying the law don't steal. But over in the New Testament, you can steal. Now that's enough. Okay, let's go to Mark 11:1. I mean, no, 11:11. Yeah, 11:11.
Mark chapter 11, verse 11. And JC entered into Jerusalem and into the temple. And when he had looked round about upon all things, and now the eventide was come, he went out unto Bethany with the 12.
JC went with the 12 disciples. Let's see what happened.
And on the morrow,
on the next day, tomorrow,
when they were come from Bethany,
when they come from Bethany,
he was hungry.
JC was hungry, y'all.
And seeing a fig tree afar off having leaves,
and he saw a fig tree way down the street having leaves on it.
He came, if haply he might find anything thereon.
He run into the tree because his stomach growled and he hungry. And he thought some figs were on the tree, so he gonna get to the tree. Once he get there, watch this.
And when he came to it,
when he came to the tree,
he found nothing but leaves.
Then this dummy didn't know the tree, the figs didn't grow in the wintertime. He thought some figs were on the tree in the wintertime, wasn't none on it but leaves. Watch this.
For the time of figs was not yet.
It was not time for the figs to be on the tree. This man was dumb as a box of rocks. He couldn't even feed himself, but he fed 5,000 people with 2 fish and a loaf of bread or something like that would say. Read.
And JC answered and said unto it, no man eat fruit of thee hereafter forever.
Now he mad at the tree, telling the people don't eat from this tree because ain't no figs on it. He got mad at the tree because wasn't no figs on it in the wintertime.
And his disciples heard it.
And his disciples heard it. So when he got hungry, he couldn't even feed himself. Let's go to Luke. Okay, go to, let me see. Okay, Luke 9:13. Now, he was hungry and couldn't feed himself. Watch this.
Luke chapter 9, verse 13. But he said unto them,
JC said unto them,
give ye them to eat. And they said, we have no more but 5 loaves and 2 fishes, except we should go and buy meat for all this people. For they were about 5,000 men.
It was 5,000 men.
And he said to his disciples, make them sit down by 50s in a company. And they did so, and made them all sit down. Then he took the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, and looking up to heaven, he blessed them and brake and gave to the disciples to set before the multitude. And they did eat and were all filled. And there was taken up of fragments that remained to them.
Now look at that cold lie. This man fed 5,000 people with 2 fishes and a loaf of bread, and he couldn't even feed himself not too long ago. Now that's what you call false information, a lie. In other words, let me see. Now let's go to what was that? Let me see. Let's go to Mark 16. Let me show y'all another lie. All day long, I'm going to deal with these lies. Go get that bleach over there on top of the butcher car. Put it right here. Okay. Now read that. Mark 16 and start at the 15th verse.
Mark chapter 16, verse 15. And he said unto them,
JC said unto them,
Go ye into all the world.
He told this people that will follow him, go out to the world.
And preach the gospel to every creature.
And when you get out there, preach the word to every creature.
He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved.
Everybody that believe in JC and baptized gonna be saved. That's a lie.
But he that believeth not shall be damned.
And everybody that don't believe in JC going to hell like us.
And these signs shall follow them that believe.
Now the people that believe, these signs shall follow. It's got some signs that's gonna follow the people that believe in JC. Now let's see if the people that believe in JC.
In my name shall they cast out devils.
In JC name they should cast out devils. That's one.
They shall speak with new tongues.
They should speak in a new tongue. Speak that new tongue.
They shall take up serpents.
They can pick up a rattlesnake or a copperhead.
And if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them.
It ain't gonna hurt them. Because why? They believe and is baptized and believe in JC. That's when it ain't gonna hurt them.
They shall lay hands on the sick.
They should be able to go through the hospitals all through the United States and lay hand on the sick and recover from AIDS, COVID or whatever they got, cancer, AIDS. Just lay their hands on it and they're gonna be well. Read.
And they shall recover.
And they shall recover. Mean they ain't gonna be sick no more.
So then after the Lord have spoken unto
Hold it.
them.
This is a lie. All this what you just read is a lie. It said if you drink anything, you won't die. You get sick and one of JC followers touch you, you can heal COVID and all that stuff. So this is all propaganda and BS. Because when COVID was around, how many of the Christians running around saving people? And these people were dying like flies. Dying like flies. So we know this is a lie. Read it again. Because I'm letting you know this book ain't worth 2 dead flies. Read.
And he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And these signs shall follow them that believe. In my name shall they cast out devils. They shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents. And if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. So then after the Lord has spoken unto them.
Okay, that's all I need. I'm letting you know that's a lot, y'all. Now y'all want to see some more? I'm gonna go all day with. Let's go to Luke 6. That was good. Let me get 6 right quick. Anybody that believe in this book is retarded. Luke 6:1.
Luke chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass on the second Sabbath after the first.
Now this is the Sabbath day. Let's see what he's going to do on the Sabbath day. Since he the unblemished lamb, man without sin, and he the only man in the world in sin, so the Christians say. I hear him all the time. JC is unblemished lamb. He ain't never sinned. Read.
That he went through the cornfields, and his disciples plucked the ears of corn.
And his disciples plucked the ears of the corn.
And did eat, rubbing them in their hands. And certain of the Pharisees said unto them, why do ye that which is not lawful to do on the Sabbath days?
Why you doing something on the Sabbath day that you ain't supposed to be doing? Why you breaking the Sabbath day?
And JC answering them said, have ye not read so much as this, what David did?
He a lie. David never broke the Sabbath.
When himself was a hungered, and they which were with him, how he went into the house of God.
See how he told it? He's snitching. He dry snitching right now. He worried about David did something. David did. This man was a cold stool pigeon.
And did take and eat the showbread, and gave also to them that were with him.
Now you see how he lying on David. He burned false witness on David. David did eat, but he didn't break the Sabbath day like what he's saying he did.
which is not lawful to eat but for the priest alone. And he said unto them that the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. And it came to pass also on another Sabbath that he entered into the synagogue and taught.
Now JC entered to the synagogue and taught.
And there was a man whose right hand was withered.
It was a white man with right hand was withered on the Sabbath day. Now watch this.
And the scribes and Pharisees watched him.
They watched him and see what he was going to do on the Sabbath day.
Whether he would heal on the Sabbath day, that they might find that they might find an accusation against him.
That's right.
But he knew their thoughts, and said to the man which had the withered hand, Rise up and stand forth in the midst. And he arose and stood forth. Then said JC unto them, I will ask you I will ask you one thing. Is it lawful on the Sabbath days to do good or to do evil?
You ain't supposed to do nothing on no Sabbath day, but sit your tail down.
To save life or to destroy it? And looking
the Almighty the one saved life, not you.
And looking round about upon them all, he said unto the man, Stretch forth thy hand.
He told the man to stretch forth his hand.
And he did so. And his hand was restored whole as the other.
Now he restored this man on the Sabbath day. He healed this man on the Sabbath day, y'all.
And they were filled with madness and communed one with another that they might do to JC.
Okay, now let's go to our book. Since this man talking about do good on the Sabbath day or do evil on the Sabbath day and all this sort of stuff, let's see what it say. Let me see where I want to go. I think it's Exodus. Yeah. Exodus. I think it's Exodus 31. Now, let's see what's going to happen to you over here in the Old Testament if you break the Sabbath day. Since JC want to heal on the Sabbath day, 12. Start Exodus 31 and 12.
Exodus chapter 31, verse 12.
Now we just read over in the New Testament that you can work on the Sabbath day, you can heal on the Sabbath day, do all this goofy retarded stuff on the Sabbath day. Read.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying,
Now this Yahweh talking. This ain't Paul or Peter or Luke. This Yahweh talking.
Speak thou also unto the children of Israel.
And Yahweh told Moses to speak to the children of Israel, talking to us,
saying,
Tell us,
verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep.
Truly my Sabbath you should keep. He telling us to truly keep his Sabbath.
For it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations.
It is a sign between us and Yah throughout our generation.
That ye may know that I am Yahweh that do sanctify you.
That you gonna know that Yahweh do sanctify us.
Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you.
You should keep the Sabbath because it's holy unto you.
Everyone that defile it shall surely be put to death.
Everybody like JC gonna die. Everybody that worked on the Sabbath day like JC gonna die. Read.
For whosoever doeth any work therein.
Any work. I don't care who you is or what you is. Any work. So JC would have got his head knocked off. Read.
That soul shall be cut off from among his people.
That soul gonna be cut off among his people. He ain't going to the land.
6 days may work be done.
He gave JC 6 days to heal.
But in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest.
But in the seventh day, JC, you supposed to sit down and rest.
Holy to Yahweh.
It's holy in Yahweh.
Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day.
Whosoever do any work, even JC, anybody that do any work, what's going to happen to him?
He shall surely be put to death.
You surely going to get your head knocked off, killed, and die.
Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath.
This is the reason why we're supposed to keep the Sabbath.
To observe the Sabbath throughout their generations.
Observe mean don't forget. Observe, don't forget. Read.
For a perpetual covenant.
What do perpetual mean? How long you supposed to keep the Sabbath? Spell perpetual right quick. P what?
E-R.
Okay. Perpetual. Let's see what perpetual means. How long you supposed to keep the Sabbath? Perpetual over there with your hand there.
Perpetual, lasting forever or for a long time.
Lasting forever. That's how long. Now read that. Look, I want these people to understand one. Read that again. How long you supposed to keep the Sabbath?
Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant.
Perpetual means everlasting, no end.
It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever.
This is a sign between you and Yahweh when you keep the Sabbath. But JC said, I'm going to heal the man's hand.
For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth.
Yahweh made heaven and earth for 6 days.
And on the 7th day he rested.
And on the 7th day, Yahweh rested. If you working, you ain't better than Yah. If Yahweh can rest, you can too. He said he worked 6 days and he rested. But JC want to work.
And was refreshed.
And he was refreshed after that.
And he gave unto Moses, when he had made an end of communing with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone, written with the finger of Elohim.
That's right, written with the finger of Elohim. That's right. Now let's go back to the New Testament. JC would have been stoned to death working on the Sabbath day on the Sabbath. He talking about he can heal and do this. And then, no, you can't. Yahweh say what he mean and mean what he say, and his word ain't going back void. Yahweh don't change his mind because he get to the New Testament. You think Yahweh changed because y'all got to the New Testament? Shit, you crazy. Okay, go to Luke 10. Luke 10. Okay, Luke chapter 10, verse 22.
Luke chapter 10, verse 22. All things are delivered to me of my Father.
He said all things belong to him. He got it from the Father. That's a lie.
And no man knoweth who the Son is.
That's a lie. Let me show y'all who the Son is. Go to Exodus 4 and 22 right quick. He said that nobody know who the Son is. Exodus 4 and 22. This is a lie, y'all. The man just said don't nobody know who the Son is. I'm finna show y'all what the Old Testament say. What it say? Exodus 4 and 22.
Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son.
Yahweh say, Israel is my son. Watch this. Read.
Even my firstborn.
Even my firstborn. Read.
And I say unto thee.
And I say unto thee.
Let my son go.
Yahweh told Pharaoh, let my son go.
That he may serve me.
That he may serve me.
And if thou refuse to let him go.
And if you don't let my son go, Yahweh said.
Behold, I will slay thy son.
I'm going to kill your son.
Even thy firstborn.
Even your firstborn. So Yahweh got a son called Israel. Now come on back from over there and go and read this junk right quick. This Luke 10. Now start all over.
Luke chapter 10, verse 22. All things are delivered to me of my Father.
He said he got everything from his Father. He'll lie because the Almighty never knew him.
But and no man knoweth who the Son is.
No man know who the Son. I just told y'all who the Son is. Yahudah know. I know.
But the Father, and who the Father is, but the Son, and he to whom the Son will reveal him.
That's a cold lie. Now go to Jeremiah 15, I think. Go to the Old Testament. 15 and 20.
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 20. And I will make thee unto this people a fenced brazen wall, and they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee. For I am with thee to save thee and to deliver thee, saith Yahweh.
Yahweh the one going to deliver us.
And I will deliver thee out of the hand of the wicked.
Yahweh said, I'm going to deliver you out of the hand of the wicked.
And I will redeem thee out of the hand of the terrible.
That's right. Go to Jeremiah 39. Uh, 17 verse.
Jeremiah chapter 39, verse 17. But I will deliver thee in that day.
Yahweh said, I'm going to be the one delivering,
saith Yahweh, and thou shalt not be given into the hand of men of whom thou art afraid. For I will surely deliver thee, and thou shalt not fall by the sword, but thy life shall be for a prey unto thee, because thou hast put thy trust in thee.
when you trust in Yahweh, you're going to be okay,
saith Yahweh.
That's right. Now go to Luke, back to the New Testament, Luke 14. Luke 14. Let's start at the 25.
Luke chapter 14, verse 25. And there went great multitudes with him.
And there were great multitude with JC.
And he turned and said unto them.
And when he turned and said to them, watch what he said.
If any man come to me.
If any man, I don't care if you're a Christian or whatever, if any man come to me.
And hate not his father.
And you don't hate your father.
And mother.
And your mother.
And wife.
And your wife.
And children.
And your children.
And brethren.
And your brethren.
And sisters.
And your sisters. You got to hate everybody.
Yea, and his own life also.
You got to hate your own self, your own life.
He cannot be my disciple.
You cannot be a disciple of JC if you don't hate everybody.
And whoso doeth not bear his cross.
And if you don't wear a cross.
And come after me.
And you come after me.
Cannot be my disciple.
Okay, so that's two things you got to do. You got to hate all your family and wear a cross. Then you can follow JC. That's some John. Go to John. John 2. Okay. 1 through 5. Let me show y'all that he hated his mama.
John chapter 2, verse 1.
Read.
And the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee.
There was a marriage going on.
And the mother of JC was there.
And JC mama was at this marriage, y'all.
And both JC was called.
And JC was called.
And his disciples.
And the disciple, everybody went to this marriage.
To the marriage. And when they wanted wine.
And when they wanted some wine.
The mother of JC said unto him.
The mother of JC said to her son.
They have no wine.
They out of wine, son.
JC said unto her.
And JC said it to his own mama, to her.
Woman.
B. B wasn't back in them days. He wanted to call her B, but he said, woman. What did he say?
What have I to do with thee?
What I got to do with you? JC said, woman, what I got to do with you?
My hour is not yet come.
B, it ain't my time yet. It ain't my hour yet. Call her B, y'all.
His mother said unto the servants, whatsoever he said unto you, do it.
Whatever he say, y'all do, because I'm scared of him. I'm scared to death for him. He like these children right now today. They bad as hell. My parents scared of their own kids. right now today. And that's what this is right here. Now read it again. JC hated his mama. Told her, B, what I got to do with you?
And the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of JC was there.
His mama was there. He hated his mama. And he preached that. Y'all supposed to hate y'all's too. Read.
And both JC was called and his disciples to the marriage. And when they wanted wine, the mother of JC said unto him,
and the mother told JC her son,
they have no wine.
They out of wine, son.
JC said unto her,
and JC said to her,
Woman, what have I to do with thee?
What I got to do with you? Leave me alone. I ain't got time for you.
My hour is not yet come.
B, my hour ain't come yet.
His mother said unto the servants, whatsoever he said unto you, do it.
Whatever he say, y'all do it, because I'm scared to death of him. He might slap me around like he did the other day. He hate his mama. Shit. Go to John 2:1. That was it, one. Okay. Go to Exodus 20:12. I'm showing you what the book say. I ain't making this up. This man hated his mama and preached that we supposed to hate our mama. What do 20:5 say? 20:12.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother.
Our book say, honor thy father and thy mother. Read. That thy days may be long upon the land that Elohim giveth thee. Read.
That thy days may be long upon the land which Yahweh thy Elohim giveth thee.
That's right. We're supposed to honor our father and mother. Over in the New Testament say, hate them. Now go to 29. See what that say. Exodus 20 and 9.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh the Elohim.
No, I made a mistake, man. I didn't want that. Okay, let me see. Let's go to John 1. John 1:17. I'm showing y'all things in this book. Y'all preachers ain't gonna never show y'all this. He ain't gonna never teach this. John 1:17.
John chapter 1, verse 17. For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by JC.
That's a lie. The law was given by Yahweh to Moses. Moses ain't gave nothing. Yahweh gave Moses the law, and Moses gave it to us. Now read that again.
For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by JC.
He say truth and grace came by JC. This is a cold lie, y'all. When I say a cold lie, well, watch this. Let's go to Exodus 34. Okay, 34. Let's see. Start at the 6th verse. He say, truth and grace came by him.
Exodus chapter 34, verse 6. And Yahweh passed by before him and proclaimed, Yahweh, Yahweh Elohim, merciful and gracious, long-suffering, and abundant in goodness and truth, keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon the children's children, unto the 3rd and to the 4th generation. And Moses made haste and bowed his head toward the earth and worshiped. And he said, If now I have found grace in thy sight, O Yahweh, let my Yahweh, I pray thee, go among us.
So I found grace in the Almighty's sight.
For it is a stiff-necked people, and pardon our iniquity and our sin, and take us for thy inheritance.
Okay, go to 33:11. Well, Exodus 33:11. I skipped that one.
Exodus chapter 33, verse 11. And Yahweh spake unto Moses face to face, as a man speaking unto his friend.
He spoke to Moses. He ain't never spoke to nobody in the New Testament. Show me where Yahweh spoke to anybody in the New Testament get $1,000. Show it to me. Don't tell it to me. Show it to me like I'm showing you today. I don't want to hear nothing. Show it to me. Read.
And he turned again into the camp. But his servant Joshua, the son of Nun, a young man, departed not out of the tabernacle. And Moses said unto Yahweh, See, thou sayest unto me, Bring up this people, and thou hast not let me know whom thou wilt send with thee. Send with me.
What verse you at?
12.
Okay.
Yet thou hast said, I know thee by name, and thou hast also found grace in my sight.
Found grace in his sight. So how did it start with JC? JC wasn't even born when this was written. Grace started in the Old Testament. Read.
Now therefore I pray thee, if I have found grace in thy sight,
Grace in thy sight, but JC said grace started with him. That's a lie.
show me now thy way, that I may know thee, that I may find grace in thy sight.
Grace.
And consider that this nation is thy people. And he said, My presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest.
That's right. Grace started with in the Old Testament with Moses and Yah. Ain't start with no JC. That got to be a lie. Let me see. Go to Psalm 17. I think, yeah, about let me see. Let me get it. Okay. Psalm 96. I want that first. Psalm 96. Psalm 96. I think it's 96 and 13. Let's see.
Psalms chapter 96, verse 13. Before Yahweh, before he cometh to judge the earth, he shall judge the world with righteousness and the people with his truth.
No, that ain't what I want. Let's see. 17. Let's see. Uh, 17. Oh yeah, 117 and 2. Psalm 117 and 2.
Psalms chapter 117, verse 2. For his merciful kindness is great toward us, and the truth of Yahweh endure forever.
The truth came from Yahweh. Didn't come from JC. The truth endure forever from Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise ye Yahweh. Okay, go to 105. 105. 100 verse 5. I'm letting you know that it started over here and it started over there.
Psalms chapter 100, verse 5. For Yahweh is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endured to all generations.
And Yahweh truth endured to all generations. Truth and grace come from Yahweh. Not JC. Talking about gave it to him and all that. That's a lie. That book ain't nothing but a cold lie. Now let's go to John, back to the New Testament. Let's see. John 8. Oh yeah, John 8 and 56.
John chapter 8, verse 56. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day.
Now JC say Abraham rejoiced to see his day. Y'all show me what Abraham saw JC for $1,000.
And he saw it.
He said Abraham saw him
and was glad.
And when he saw JC, he was glad.
Then said the Jews unto him, Thou art not yet 50 years old.
You ain't 50 years old. How you done seen Abraham?
And hast thou seen Abraham? JC said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am.
He said he was on the scene before Abraham. If anybody in the world could prove to me that Abraham was before, that JC was before Abraham, get $1,000. Now read that again.
Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day.
That's a lie.
And he saw it.
That's a lie.
And was glad.
And that's a lie.
Then said the Jews unto him, Thou art not yet 50 years old, and hast thou seen Abraham? JC said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am.
That's a lie. Read.
Then took they up stones to cast at him.
Then they grabbed some bricks and some rocks.
But JC hid himself.
A coward. He ran and hid himself. This man knew he was lying. He ran and hid himself. Watch this.
And went out of the temple.
And ran out of the temple because he was scared to death, a high-powered coward.
Going through the midst of them.
Running because he knew he didn't lie.
And so passed by.
This man is a cold liar, y'all. He said he was before Abraham. He said Abraham seen him. And so for $1,000, y'all get paid today. Show me where Abraham seen him. And he was before Abraham in the Old Testament. You got to show me in Genesis. Because as far as Abraham goes, it's Genesis. Okay, let's see. Yeah, John 9 again. I got some more. Yeah. Start at 9 and 14.
John chapter 9, verse 14. And it was the Sabbath day when JC made the clay and opened his eyes. Then again, the Pharisees also asked him how he had received his sight. And he said, he said unto them, He put clay upon my eyes.
He said, JC put clay upon my eyes.
And I washed. And do see.
And I do see. See, JC broke the Sabbath again.
Therefore said some of the Pharisees.
Watch what the Pharisees say to JC.
This man is not of God.
This man ain't of God.
Because he keepeth not the Sabbath day.
Because he don't keep the Sabbath day, and they right.
Others said, How can a man that is a sinner do such miracles?
How can a man that's a sinner, calling JC a sinner, do miracles on the Sabbath day? How is this sinning man doing miracles? But y'all say it was perfect. Y'all say it was an unblemished lamb. Y'all say it was the Messiah. Y'all say God's son. Y'all say everything about it. I'm showing you the lies today, baby.
And there was a division among them.
That's right, division among them. Okay. Let me show you that this man was funny. Go to John 13. Now I'm going to see what a man do this, what JC did. I want 13. Let's see what I want. It started to 21. Now this is JC.
John chapter 13, verse 21. When JC had thus said, he was troubled in spirit.
He troubled in spirit.
And testified and said, Verily, verily, I say unto you that one of you shall betray me.
JC said one of his disciples is going to betray him, going to backstab him.
Then the disciples looked one on another.
Then everybody looking at each other.
Doubting of whom he spake.
They doubting who he spake.
Now there was leaning on JC's bosom one of his disciples.
Now, what is a bosom? One of the men were leaning on JC's bosom. Hold it. He ain't never let no woman lean on him, but this man leaning on him. Bosom. How you spell bosom? B-O-S?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right there. With my thumb, man.
Bosom, a person's breast.
A person's breast. So the man was laying up here. Now, let's get back to the book. So JC let a man lay on his breast. Now, start all over. Not 23.
Now there was leaning on JC's bosom one of his disciples.
One of JC's disciples was leaning on his bosom.
Whom JC loved.
He loved the man, but he ain't never loved his mama and his sister and his brother and everybody else. He told you to hate them, but he loved the disciple.
Simon Peter therefore beckoned to him that he should ask who it should be of whom he spake. He then lying on JC's breast said unto him.
He lying on it. Listen, he laying on his breast. Now what man in his right man gonna let another man lay on his breast? But a funny bunny. Hold it, line. Let me see. How you spell that word? L-Y. Okay, this one ain't got it, man. This book ain't got it. Okay, keep reading.
L-O-R-D, who is it? JC.
Now read that 25 again.
He then lying on JC's breast said unto him.
He lying on JC's breast and said to him.
L-O-R-D.
He looking up at him saying, Who is it? Who is it?
Who is it? JC answered, He it is to whom I shall give a sop when I have dipped it. And when he had dipped the sop, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon.
Okay, so back to the story. Listen, what man gonna let another man lie in his bosom? Why couldn't he just couldn't sit over there and tell him? Why he had to be all on top of the man and all that old goofy stuff? So this man was a pervert. He never had a wife. He never had a girlfriend. He never had sex with a woman. Show me where he had sex with a woman to get paid. This man ain't never been in no relationship, but he gonna let a man lie in his chest and tell you to hate your mama. Whew. Now go to Leviticus 20. Go to Leviticus 20 and 13. Let's see what our book say about that.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind,
if a man lie with another man,
as he lied with the woman,
just like you have sex with a woman or lay with a woman,
both of them have committed an abomination.
Both of them have committed abomination. If two men go together,
they shall surely be put to death.
Y'all always say they're going to surely be put to death. That's all I needed was that verse.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Their blood should be upon them. Okay. Now, what was JC letting the man lie on his breast for? Y'all tell me. Everybody got common sense. They know this wasn't right. That for him to let a man lie in his breast. Shit. Go to John 16. John 16 and 15.
John chapter 16, verse 15. All things that the Father hath their mind.
He said everything the Father is his. That's a lie, y'all. All man ain't never gave JC a dime.
Therefore said I, that he shall take of mine and shall show it and shall show it unto you.
Now read that 15 again, because that's a lie, y'all.
All things that the Father hath are mine. Therefore said I, that he shall take of mine and shall show it unto you.
That's a lie. Okay, let's go see what 17 17 and 24.
John chapter 17, verse 24. Father, I will that they also, whom thou hast given me, be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me.
He said Yahweh gave him the glory.
For thou lovest me before the foundation of the world.
That's a lie. Almighty don't love him. He don't even know him. Say he loved him from the foundations of the earth. Mean he was already here before Adam. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 42. Isaiah 42, let me see. 42 and 8. Yeah, 42 and 8.
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 8. I am Yahweh.
I'm Yahweh.
That is my name.
That's my name. I don't know what they call you in the Catholic Church and in them churches. I don't know what they call you, but my name Yahweh.
And my glory will I not give to another.
Yahweh said, I ain't gonna give my glory to nobody. JC talking about he gave it to him. That's a lie. Yahweh said, I ain't gonna give my glory to nobody. What else he ain't gonna do?
Neither my praise to graven images.
And I ain't gonna give my praise to a graven image. So the New Testament lying on every episode. I'm gonna show you 1,000 lies today. This man let a man down the bottom told you to hate your father, mother, and woo, boy. Behold, that's all I need. Let me show Acts. Let me show you what the New Testament called you a nigga. Oh yeah, New Testament called you a nigga. It's in Acts. Acts 13 and 1. Oh yeah. Who's ever called you a nigga? Read Acts 13 and 1.
Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simon that was called Niger.
Called nigger. Niger, nigger, the same word.
And Lucius of Cyrene and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the Tarok and Saul.
Okay, now start all over. That's nigger.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simon that was called
Nigger. That one not nigger.
And Lucius of Cyrene and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the Tetrarch and Saul.
Okay, that's all I needed with that. Okay. Now they said that let me see. Let's see, 22. Okay, 22 and 25. Because a lot of people say Paul was he was from the tribe of Benjamin. He was a Benjamin. He was like, let's see what the book say he was. Let me show you what Paul was. 25 verse 22 and 25.
Acts chapter 22, verse 25. And as they bound him with thongs, Paul said unto the centurion that stood by, Is it lawful for you to scourge a man that is a Roman and uncondemned?
He called himself a Roman out his own mouth. Read.
When the centurion heard that, he went and told the chief captain, saying, Take heed what thou doest, for this man is a Roman.
Paul is a Roman.
Then the chief captain came and said unto him,
Then he said to Paul,
Tell me, art thou a Roman?
Is you a Roman, Paul?
He said, Yea.
He said, yeah. So I don't want to hear that about he from the tribe of Benjamin and he an Israelite. This man is a Roman. And if he do say he's somewhere else, he's a contradiction. See, if he say he a Israelite somewhere else in this book, that's a contradiction, meaning he a hypocrite and a liar. That's right, he a hypocrite and a liar. Y'all hold your comments and questions because we're going to talk about it when we get through. When I get through teaching, we're going to talk about everything. So y'all don't put nothing up there yet. We're going to just write down all your questions or whatever you want to do. Write it down. Because I don't want to get thrown on my square. Let me tell you. Let's go to Romans, I think. Because I don't want to be answering questions and teaching at the same time. But just hold up. Hold all the answers. Number 6. Romans 6 and 14.
Romans chapter 6, verse 14. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law.
This book say we ain't under the law,
but under grace.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Go to Deuteronomy 17. This book say we ain't under the law, we under grace. Deuteronomy 17. Let's go to Deuteronomy 17 and 19.
Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 19. And it shall be with him, and he shall read therein all the days of his life, that he may learn to fear Yahweh as Elohim, to keep all the words of this law and these statutes.
Keep all the words of the law and this statute.
To do them.
To do them. Yahweh would have never said that if it wasn't in effect to do them. Okay, go to Nehemiah 9. I'm now Nehemiah 9. I told you we're going to talk about it when I get through teaching. Just hold your question. Get that $1,000 like I said. Get this money that I'm talking about. We're going to talk about all this when I get done. I'm showing you what the book say. I ain't add to this book a line on it. Nehemiah 9. Start the 13th verse.
Nehemiah chapter 9.
This book say you ain't under the law. You under grace. It's a lie. We still under the law. Read.
Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 13. Thou camest down also upon Mount Sinai, and spakest with them from heaven, and gavest them right judgments.
Gave us right judgments.
And true laws.
And true laws. He didn't give us the New Testament.
Good statutes and commandments.
Good statutes and commandments. He never gave us the New Testament.
And made us known unto them thy holy Sabbath.
And made it known to the holy Sabbath, but JC broke it. He healed and everything else on the Sabbath day.
And commandest them precepts.
And command us precept.
Statutes. And laws. By the hand of Moses thy servant.
By the hand of Moses thy servant. He ain't never had a relationship with nobody in the New Testament. He had a relationship with Moses.
And gave us them bread from heaven for their hunger, and brought us forth water for them out of the rock for their thirst, and promises them that they should go in to possess the land which thou hast sworn to give them.
Okay, that's all I needed though. Yeah, now let's go back to the new. Go back to this monkey book right quick. Romans, I think I want. We ain't no Romans. Only person supposed to be knowing this book is a Roman. This book is for the Romans, not for the Israelite. Roman. That ain't no Israelite. I got to read it because I got to break it down, let the people know you don't need it. Romans 10. Showing you the lies today, y'all. Don't get mad at me, get mad at this book. Romans 10, let me see. In the 12th verse.
Romans chapter 10, verse 12. For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek.
This book say ain't no difference between a Chinese and a Puerto Rican. Read it again.
For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek.
Ain't no difference between the Jew and the Greek. That's a lie.
For the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him.
Yeah, he is rich, all the but it is a difference. It is a difference between the Jew and the Greek. This book said it ain't. Now go to Exodus 11. Let me show you that it's a difference. Exodus 11. Ain't no difference between a Jew and a Greek. That's a lie. Let me show you that it's a lie. Now, Exodus chapter 11, verse 7.
Exodus chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that Yahweh doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
They didn't make a difference between the Israelite and the Egyptian. He make a difference because they ain't the same. Ain't no difference between the Jew and the Greek. That's a lie. Now read that again. Our book says a difference. Read. Yahweh put a difference between them. Read.
But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that Yahweh doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
You better know that Yahweh put a difference between an Israelite and a Puerto Rican, an Israelite and a Chinese, an Israelite and a Gentile. You better know that Yahweh make a difference. This book say they the same, a Jew and a Greek. Cold lie. Now go to New Testament. Go to First Corinthians, I think. 1 Corinthians. First Corinthians 7:1. Now this is what Paul said.
First Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1. Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman.
Paul says it's good for a man not to touch a woman. This Paul talking. Read it one more time.
Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman.
That's right. It's good for a man not to touch a woman, according to Paul. That's all I need. Let me see. Oh, let me get go to Proverbs 18 and 22. Paul says it's good for a man not to touch a woman. How you gonna multiply? How you gonna make a baby? All books say be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. You can't be fruitful and multiply not touching no woman. What do Proverbs say? Proverbs 18 and 22.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 22. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing.
Whoever found a wife found a good thing.
And obtain a favor of Yahweh.
And that's a favor from Yah. Talking about don't touch no woman. She's crazy. Let me see. Go to let me see. 7 and 18. Go to 7 and 18. 1 Corinthians, same book. 1 Corinthians 17, 18. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 7 and 18. Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 18. I'm showing you this book ain't no good.
1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 18. Is any man called being circumcised? Let him not become uncircumcised.
Let him not be circumcised. This book is a crazy read.
Is any called in uncircumcision? Let him not be called. Let him not be circumcised.
Don't get circumcised according to this book.
Circumcision is nothing,
Circumcision is nothing according to Paul.
and uncircumcision is nothing.
Both of them the same. Just like they say a Jew and a Greek, they the same. Uncircumcised man and a circumcised man, they the same.
But the keeping of the commandments of God.
That is one of the commandments. Go to Genesis 17 chapter. Let me show them that's one of the commandments. This book saying you ain't got to be circumcised. Genesis 17 and 1. Now let's see what our book say. This book say circumcised mean nothing. Mean you ain't got to get it done. That's just talk over in the Old Testament. They ain't talking about nothing. Read what 17 say and 1.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9.
When he was 99 years old, Almighty appeared to him.
Yahweh appeared to Abram and said unto him,
walk before me.
I am the Almighty Elohim. Walk before me.
That's right.
And be thou perfect.
Be perfect. But they tell you can't be perfect. You're a lie. If you do what Yahweh say, you perfect. Read.
And I will make my covenant between me and thee.
I'm going to make my covenant between Abraham, me and thee.
And will multiply thee exceedingly.
And I'm going to multiply you exceedingly. Me have some baby, have some sex, do some sexing over here. We have sex. We hump. Read.
And Abram fell on his face, and Elohim talked with him, saying, as for me, behold, my covenant is with thee.
My covenant with Abraham, not with JC.
And thou shalt be a father of many nations.
That's what the word Abraham means, the father of many nations.
Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee.
That's right. The word Abraham means the father of many nations. Almighty changed his name. Read.
And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee.
That's right. You got to have sex to do that. New Testament say don't do it.
And kings shall come out of thee.
And kings going to come out of you. New Testament say let a man lay on your back. Lay on your chest. Read.
And I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee and their generations for an everlasting covenant.
I ain't going to establish my covenant with Paul and JC, none of them, because I don't know them. Read.
To be an Elohim unto thee.
To be a God unto you.
And to thy seed after thee.
That's right. Seed, you got to have a baby. You got to do some sexing.
And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for everlasting possession, and I will be their Elohim. And Elohim said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore, thou and thy seed after thee and their generations.
We got to keep the covenant of Abraham. Read.
This is my covenant.
Yahweh say, this is my covenant. Let's find out what it is.
Which ye shall keep.
Which you should keep, but the New Testament say you don't do it.
Between me and you and thy seed after thee.
After thee. A seed, you mean you having babies.
Every man child among you shall be circumcised.
Every man child going to be circumcised in this book.
And ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin.
Your foreskin, your penis, not your heart.
And it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you.
And it's going to be a token of the covenant between Yahweh and you.
And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generations, he that is born in the house or bought with money of any stranger, which is not of thy seed.
Which ain't an Israelite, meaning if you're a Gentile, Chinese, or Puerto Rican.
He that is born in thy house, and he that is bought with thy money, must needs be circumcised.
Must need to be circumcised.
And my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant.
And Yahweh covenant is in your penis, in your flesh. That's what a covenant is, in your penis. Meaning it got to be circumcised. Read.
And uncircumcised man child whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised.
And the people in the New Testament that didn't get circumcised, watch what's going to happen to them. The ones that don't get circumcised, read.
That soul shall be cut off from his people.
That soul gonna be cut from among his people.
He had broken my covenant.
He have disobeyed Yah, broken Yahweh covenant.
And Elohim said unto Abraham,
that's all I needed. Go to Leviticus 12 and 3. Leviticus 12 and 3. See the opposite of these books? Our books say one thing and the New Testament say nothing. Would you rather listen to Matthew or Moses? You gonna listen to Yahweh or JC? Can't listen to both of them because they got both of them talking different. I said Leviticus 12 and 3.
Oh. Leviticus chapter 12, verse 3. And in the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised.
Shall be circumcised.
And she shall then continue in the blood of her, purifying 30 days. She shall touch no hallowed thing. Nor...
Just 3. Okay. Now Ezekiel 44. Now this where your heart and your penis got to be circumcised. Ezekiel 44. Ezekiel 44 and start at the 7th verse.
Ezekiel chapter 44, verse 7. And that ye have brought into my sanctuary strangers.
And don't go past the 9th verse, 7 through 9. Read.
Uncircumcised in heart and uncircumcised in flesh.
Uncircumcised in heart and the penis. Both of them. Read.
To be in my sanctuary.
You can't come in the almighty sanctuary if your heart and your penis ain't circumcised. Read.
To pollute it.
You gonna pollute it.
Even my house.
Even my house. He don't even want you in his house if you ain't circumcised. Read.
When ye offer my bread, the fat and the blood, and they have broken my covenant because of all your abominations, and ye have not kept the charge of my holy things, but ye have set keepers of my charge in my sanctuary for yourselves. Thus saith Yahweh Elohim, no stranger, uncircumcised in heart.
No stranger, uncircumcised in heart, meaning if he's not an Israelite, and his heart ain't circumcised in his flesh, read, watch what it say.
Nor uncircumcised in flesh shall enter into my sanctuary.
Don't you know if you ain't circumcised, you can't even go in Yahweh's sanctuary?
Of any stranger that is among the children of Israel.
Any stranger that ain't circumcised can't come with us. You have to be circumcised in heart and flesh. And the New Testament says you ain't got to worry about it. You good. Okay, let me see. Okay. Go to 1 Corinthians. There's let me see. I think 10. Yeah, first 10 and 25.
1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 25. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles, that eat, ask ye no question for conscience sake.
Anything that somebody put before you, eat it. Don't matter if it's a rat, shrimp, catfish, whatever. Read.
For the earth is the Lord's.
Yes, we know that part is true.
And the fullness thereof.
Yes, that's true.
If any of them that believe not bid you to a feast.
If anybody asks you to come to a feast.
And ye be disposed to go.
And you be made to go.
Whatsoever is set before you.
Whatever. Pig feet, pork chops, ham hocks, chitlins, pig feet, a rat, or a snake, or dog, anything. If it's set before you.
Eat. Asking no question.
For eat it and don't ask what it is. Eat. The New Testament say eat it, don't ask what it is. Now, yeah, read that 27 again. I'm talking.
If any of them that believe not bid you to a feast, and ye be disposed to go, whatsoever is set before you.
Whatever on your plate.
Eat.
Eat.
Asking no question for conscience sake.
Don't ask what it is.
But if any man...
Okay, that's all I need. I'm not going to even go over to the Old Testament and show you what we can and can't eat, because most of y'all already know. All you got to do is read Deuteronomy the 14th chapter and Leviticus 11th chapter. It tells you our dietary law, what you can and can't eat. It's got all the fish, all the birds, and all the land animals. It tells you what you can and can't eat. This book say, whatever they put before you, Eat it and not ask questions sake. Woo, boy. Okay, go 11. Let me see. Go to 11 and 14 Corinthians, 11 and 14 and 15.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 14. Doth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him?
That's a lie. Say if a man got long hair, it's a shame to him. That's a lie. You supposed to have dreadlocks down here, so that's a lie. Okay, read it one more time.
Doth not even nature itself teach you
Nature don't teach us nothing about no hair. You a lie.
that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him?
That's a lie. Read.
But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her.
That's true. Woman with long hair is beautiful. That's right. That's true.
For her hair is given her for a covering.
But yeah, that's true. Now he told the truth, a lie about the man, and told the truth about the woman. Now let's read about the man. Go to Numbers 5. No, number 6. Numbers chapter 6. About the man hair. Numbers chapter 6. Let's see. Number 6 and 5. Yeah, number 6 and 5.
Numbers chapter 6, verse 5. All the days of the vow of his separation, there shall no razor come upon his head.
Talking about no razor come up on the Nazarite head.
Until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separated himself unto Yahweh, he shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow.
Shall let the locks of his hair grow. This didn't say cut it off, bald head. Ain't no man got no better with no bald head. I got hair on my head, it's low though. But read that again.
All the days of the vow of his separation, there shall no razor come upon his head, until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separated himself unto Yahweh. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow.
That's right. Let them locks grow. Go to Songs of Solomon. Songs of Solomon. We wore long dreads over in this book. So I cut it off. It's a shame for a man to have long hair. That's a lie. It's a shame for a man to have a bald head. Matter of fact, let me show him that right quick. That's Leviticus, I think. It just came to me. Leviticus 21, I think. Forgot about that one. See. Let me get it right quick. I got no, let me see. Leviticus 21 and 5.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
You ain't got no beard with no bald head.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
You ain't supposed to shave your beard.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
And don't put no tattoos on you. That's what our book say. No bald head, no bald face, and no tattoos. Okay, now go to what I say, Ecclesiastes. Go to Ecclesiastes right quick. Man, I forgot what I say. What did I say, Ecclesiastes? I forgot. Right. Let's see.
It's Song of Solomon first.
Yes, that's what I mean. Song of Solomon. Yeah. But I think what I say is Song of Solomon. Let's see what I say. 5 and 11. Yeah.
The Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 11. His head is as the most fine gold.
So my Solomon, head full of like gold.
His locks are bushy.
King Solomon locks are bushy.
And black as a raven.
And black as a raven, meaning he had dreadlocks. Okay, that's all I needed with that. Let's go to let's see, 2 Corinthians, I think. Corinthians 3. Yeah, 3 and 13. This is another lie.
2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 13. And not as Moses, which put a veil over his face.
Yes, he did put a veil over his face.
That the children of Israel could not steadfastly look to the end of that which is abolished.
It wasn't abolished. That's a lie.
But their minds were blinded. For until this day remaineth the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament.
See, say the veil took away the Old Testament. This is a lie.
Which veil is done away in JC.
Which the veil done away with the veil. Now we serving JC. This is a lie, y'all. Now go to Exodus. Go to Exodus 34 and 35 and let you know this is a lie.
Exodus chapter 34, verse 35. And the children of Israel saw the face of Moses, that the skin of Moses' face shone. And Moses put the veil upon his face again until he went in to speak with him.
Just read that one verse. Okay, they didn't say nothing about JC or nothing. They ain't said nothing about no JC or nothing. Okay, go to 2 Corinthians 11. Paul again. 2 Corinthians 11 and 7 and 8. 2 Corinthians 7 and 8.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 7. Have I committed an offense in abasing myself that ye might be exalted, because I have preached to you the gospel of God freely?
Now, this is Paul talking. Watch what Paul say.
I robbed other churches.
Paul said, I robbed other churches.
Taking wages of them.
Taking wages of them.
To do you service.
To do you service. So Paul was a robber. He said he robbed other churches. Now, let me show you what our book say. Go to Leviticus 19 and 13. Paul said he robbed other churches with the S on there. Man, he did a lot. He robbed a whole bunch of churches. Now, what do our book say about robbery? But y'all followed Paul when he robbed other churches.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor.
Don't defraud your neighbor. That means lie.
Neither rob him.
Don't rob your neighbor.
The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning.
That's okay, yeah. Our book say don't rob nobody. Paul was a robber. Go to Galatians. 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 Okay. Galatians 3, I think. Let me see. Galatians 3 and 11.
Galatians chapter 3, verse 11. But that no man is justified by the law in the sight of God.
That's a lie.
It is evident. For the just shall live by faith.
That's a lie. Now read it one more time.
But that no man is justified by the law in the sight of God.
That's a lie.
It is evident. For the just shall live by faith.
That's a lie. Okay. Now let's go to Deuteronomy 3. No, Deuteronomy 31. Deuteronomy 31. Let you know that was a cold lie just told. No man live by faith. 31. Let's see. 31 and 12. Deuteronomy 31 and 12.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 12. Gather the people together.
No, start at 11.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 11. When all Israel is come to appear before Yahweh the Elohim in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing.
Read this law.
Gather the people together.
Gather the people together.
Men and women and children and thy stranger that is within thy gates.
That's right, everybody.
That they may hear.
That they may hear.
And that they may learn.
That they may learn.
And fear Yahweh your Elohim.
And fear Yahweh.
And observe to do all the words of this law.
To do all the words of the law.
And that their children, which have not known anything, may hear and learn to fear Yahweh your Elohim, as long as ye live in the land whether ye go over Jordan to possess it.
Now, this book in the New Testament say we ain't under no law. Don't keep the law. That's a lie. This book be lying, y'all. Woo, boy. Go to Ephesians. Ephesians. We ain't no Ephesians. We ain't got no business listening to no Ephesians, no Romans, no Galatians. We ain't none of them people. If you're a Roman, listen to the Roman. If you're a Ephesian, let's do that. Yeah. Okay, let me see what I want. Ephesians 3. Let's see. Uh, 3 and 9. Watch this live, y'all.
Ephesians chapter 3, verse 9. And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world have been hid in God.
Have been hid in God.
Who created all things by JC.
Now he say created all things by JC. Now y'all know that's a lie. This man wasn't even born. This man got a mama and a daddy and all that. How can he be who he say he is when he lying? Now read that again.
And to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world have been hid in God, who created all things by JC.
By JC. Yahweh created all things by JC. That's a lie. Go to Isaiah 40. Let you know this is a lie, y'all. One and 28.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting Elohim, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth,
creator of the ends of the earth,
fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding.
There is no searching of Yahweh understanding.
He giveth power to the faint.
He give power to the faint.
And to them that have no might he increases strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall.
Okay, let's go to Isaiah 45 and 18. Let me see. Isaiah 45 and 18. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 18. For thus saith Yahweh that created the heavens, Elohim himself that formed the earth and made it.
Himself. Yahweh created himself by himself. Wasn't by no JC. Read the whole thing again.
For thus saith Yahweh that created the heavens, Elohim himself that formed the earth and made it. He have established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
And there is none else. Let me show you what else he did by himself. He didn't need JC for nothing. Let me get to it right quick. He didn't need that man for nothing. 44 and 24. Isaiah 44 and 24 let you know he didn't need JC for nothing.
Isaiah chapter 44, verse 24. Thus saith Yahweh.
Thus said Yahweh, he talking.
Thy Redeemer.
He the only one can deliver you.
And he that formed thee from the womb.
Yahweh was the one formed us from the womb. He didn't form Christianity, he formed Israel.
I am Yahweh that maketh all things.
Yahweh said, I'm the one making all things. They killed J.C. Reed.
That stretcheth forth the heavens alone.
By myself.
That spread abroad the earth by myself.
Now, what in the hell he need with a J.C. for? And he just told y'all what he all about. Read. That one verse kills everything in the New Testament. Read it again.
Thus saith Yahweh, thy Redeemer, and he that formed thee from the womb. I am Yahweh that maketh all things.
Yahweh said, I make all things. I didn't need JC for nothing.
That stretcheth forth the heavens alone.
I do it by myself.
That spread abroad the earth by myself.
That's right. This man, Yahweh say, I do it by myself alone. I don't need no New Testament. I don't need nobody. Is you crazy? I'm the Almighty. Why would I need a man to help me do anything? I'm the one made the man. What am I need a man to help me? Help the bear, pour honey on me. Almighty don't need nobody help. Shit. Go to Philip. Philippine. Go another lie. Yes. Philip chapter 2. Verse 9.
Philippians chapter 2, verse 9. Wherefore God also have highly exalted him.
That's a lie. Yahweh ain't never exalted him.
And given him a name which is above every name.
Yahweh never gave him a name. He changed several names. He changed Abraham's name, but he never gave JC a name.
That at the name of JC every knee should bow.
That's a lie.
Of things in heaven.
That's a lie.
And things in earth.
That's a lie.
And things under the earth.
That's a lie.
And that every tongue should confess that JC is Lord.
That's a lie.
To the glory of God the Father.
Now let's see if that's true. Because that's a lie. Now go to Numbers first. Numbers 6 and 22. They told you this man got a name above everybody's name. You're going to bow down to him and do all this old retarded stuff. That's a lie.
Numbers chapter 6, verse 22
through 27.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel.
Should put Yahweh's name first, not his.
And I will bless them.
That's right. No, the 3 to 27. Read to the 27 verse.
That's it.
That's it? Okay. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 32, and I'm going to start at the first verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 1. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth.
The words of my mouth, Yahweh's mouth.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of Yahweh.
I'm going to publish the name of Yahweh. I ain't going to publish the name of nobody else, especially JC. I'll publish the name of Yahweh.
Ascribe ye greatness unto our Elohim.
Don't go past 4.
He is the rock. His work is perfect.
He is the rock. His work is perfect. JC wasn't perfect. He worked on the Sabbath day.
For all his ways are judgment.
All Yahweh's words is judgment.
An Elohim of truth and without iniquity. Just and right is he.
That's right. Just and right is Yahweh. Isaiah 45. This the one I want. This gonna knock it out the box. Isaiah 45. Now watch what this say. Started the 20th verse. This gonna kill what this man just said in the New Testament. Every knee shall confess and every tongue shall swear to him. That's a lie.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 20.
Watch this, y'all.
Assemble yourselves and come, draw near together, ye that are escaped of the nations. They have no knowledge that set up the wood of their graven image.
Anybody that set up a graven image ain't got no knowledge of Yah.
And pray unto a deity that cannot save.
And you pray to anybody that can't save. Can't nobody save you but Yah. Yahweh saying you a damn fool if you praying to anybody but him. Read.
Tell ye and bring them near.
Bring them near.
Yea, let them take counsel together.
Let them take counsel together.
Who have declared this from ancient time?
Yahweh.
Who have told it from that time?
Yahweh.
Have not I Yahweh?
Yahweh said, I done told it all from the beginning to the end.
And there is no Elohim else beside me.
And ain't no other God with me. Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost like they teach you in them lying churches.
A just Elohim and a Savior.
I'm a just God and a Savior. I'm both. Read.
There is none beside me.
Yahweh say, ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost with me. Ain't nobody with me. And I ain't got no father and mother, no birthday and death day like everybody else.
Look unto me.
Yahweh say, look unto me. He didn't tell you to look unto JC. He said, look unto me.
And be ye saved.
And if you want to be saved, you got to look unto Yahweh.
All the ends of the earth.
All the ends of the earth. If you stay on this earth, he talking to you. If you living on the earth, he talking to you. Read.
For I am Elohim.
I'm God.
And there is none else.
And ain't nobody else. Ain't no New Testament.
I have sworn by myself.
I by myself. I ain't got no father and mother like JC. I didn't die at 33. I didn't come 2,000 years ago. I've been here. Read.
The word is going out of my mouth in righteousness.
The word going out of Yahweh's mouth in righteousness.
And shall not return.
It ain't going to turn.
That unto me every knee shall bow.
Every knee shall bow.
Every tongue shall swear.
And every tongue shall swear.
Surely.
That's all I need. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall swear. According to Yahweh. But you get to the New Testament, he talking about JC. Okay, go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 14. Let me see. That's second. Let me see. and 33.
First Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Let your women keep silence in the churches.
Let your woman shut up in the church. She ain't got no business opening up mouth. These women running their mouth in church, they going against this. But this is a lie now.
For it is not permitted unto them to speak.
It ain't permitted for a woman to speak in the church, but they do. Because it's a lie.
But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
See the contradiction? Over Paul said we ain't under the law, but right here you under the law.
And if they will learn anything,
if a woman learn anything,
let them ask their husbands at home.
Let them get home and ask their husband. Don't ask in the church. Don't ask in the church because you gotta wait till you get home and ask your husband.
For it is a shame for women to speak in the church.
It is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. If you speak in the church tomorrow, you ashamed. Because your book say you ain't got no business talking in no church. Your book say that. Our book don't say it. So if you go against this, you're a hypocrite and you're a liar. Now read it again. This for all the women that go to church running their mouth. You're supposed to shut your mouth according to this. Start at the 34.
Let your women keep silence in the churches.
Let your woman shut her mouth in a Baptist church, in a Catholic church, in a Presbyterian church, in a Jehovah's Witness church, in a Mormon church,
For it is not permitted unto them to speak.
It ain't for you to speak in no church.
But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, Let them ask their husbands at home.
Wait till you get home and ask a question. You can't ask it in church.
For it is a shame for women to speak in the church.
For it's a shame for a woman to speak in the church. So all y'all speak in the church, so you're ashamed, according to your book. Now, that's all I needed. Well, go to 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy. We got 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11 through 15.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
But I suffer not a woman to teach.
I suffer a woman not to teach. A woman ain't never supposed to be teaching over a man. Watch this.
Nor to usurp authority over the man.
You ain't got no business over no man, according to the New Testament. You can't be a supervisor. You can't be a preacher. You can't be nothing.
But to be in silence.
But shut your mouth.
For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Don't go past 20. Don't go past 15.
And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety.
In other words, a woman can't be a supervisor. A woman can't be a boss. A woman can't be a preacher. A woman can't be none of that over no man. Read that 11 again, 11 and 12.
Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Let her learn in silence. Shut your mouth, according to this.
But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man.
Never a woman should be over a man, according to the New Testament. That's all I wanted. Now go to our book. Go to Exodus 15 and 20. See, a woman ain't got no rights in the New Testament. You got rights over in the Old Testament. So we can have women priests. I mean, not priests, but women prophetess and women leaders and judges.
Exodus chapter 15, verse 20. And Miriam, the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her with timbrels and with dances.
Now Miriam was a prophetess. That's right. Now go to Judges 4 and 4. I'm letting you know the difference between this book and that book. This book says you can't speak in the church. Over here, you can speak in the Old Testament. Judges 4 and 4.
Judges chapter 4, verse 4. And Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, she judged Israel at that time.
She judged Israel at the time, means she talked. She opened her mouth because she judged. You got to talk to judge.
And she dwelt under the palm tree of Deborah between Ramah and Bethel and Mount Ephraim.
Okay. That's all I want to know, that she was a prophetess. We had prophets over here. New Testament, you can't open your mouth. Okay, let's go to Matthew. I think I want Matthew 28. Matthew 28. Let's see. Matthew 28 and 18.
Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. And JC came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth.
That's a lie. Yahweh ain't never gave nobody all or nothing. He ain't gave him all the power. That means if I give you all my money, I'm broken. I ain't got no more. Yahweh ain't gonna never give no man all or nothing. Read it again.
And JC came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth.
He got all the power. You know that's a lie.
Go ye therefore and teach to all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father.
That's a lie, because we didn't baptize, we anoint.
And of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you.
Yep.
And
Great.
and lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world.
Now, let's go to Psalm. Go to Psalm to see if Yahweh gave all this power to somebody. He didn't give Moses all this power. We didn't get Jeremiah all this power. We didn't get Adam all this power. You think he'll get JC all this power? And he don't even know this man? Psalm 62 and 11. Psalm 62 and 11, because this is a lie we just read, y'all. This is what the preacher ain't going to show you. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 62, verse 11.
11 and 12.
Elohim has spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto Elohim.
The power belong to Yah, which is God. Power belong to him.
Also unto thee, O Yahweh, belongeth mercy.
That's right. Power and mercy belong to Yah. That's 12.
For thou renderest to every man according to his work.
Okay, 66 and 1.
Psalms chapter 66, verse 1.
1 through 7.
Make a joyful noise unto make a joyful noise unto Elohim, all ye lands.
All the land people we make a joyful noise to Yahweh. Read.
Sing forth the honor of his name.
That's right.
Make his praise glorious. Say unto Elohim, how terrible art thou in thy works.
That's right, because hurricane, mudslide, earthquake, tornado, all that's terrible in his works.
Through the greatness of thy power shall thy enemies submit themselves unto thee.
Through his power, enemies going to bow down.
All the earth shall worship thee.
And all the earth shall worship Yahweh.
And shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name. Selah. Come and see the works of Elohim. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. He turned the sea into dry land. They went through the flood on foot. There did we rejoice in him. He ruleth by his power forever.
Yahweh ruleth by his power forever. He ain't going to get nobody no power, but Yahweh ruleth by his power forever.
His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves.
Don't go past 7.
Selah.
Okay, go to Psalm 147. One more. (147). Start first verse.
Psalms chapter 147, verse 1. Praise ye Yahweh, for it is good to sing praises unto our Elohim, for it is pleasant, and praise is comely. Yahweh doth build up Jerusalem. He gathereth together the outcasts of Israel. He healeth the broken in heart, and bindeth up their wounds. He telleth the number of the stars.
Yahweh know how many stars in the sky.
He calleth them all by their names.
Yahweh know what the name of every star is up there.
Great is our Yahweh, and of great power.
Great power. Because he know the stars, how many up there, and what's their name. That's great power.
His understanding is infinite.
You'll never be able to figure him out.
Yahweh lifted up the meek. He casteth the wicked down to the ground.
He knocked the wicked head off.
Sing unto Yahweh with thanksgiving. Sing praise upon the harp unto our Elohim, who covereth the heaven with clouds, who prepareth rain for the earth.
Yahweh prepare rain for the earth. Where you think that rain come from? Yahweh.
Who maketh grass to grow upon the mountains.
Yahweh make grass grow up on the mountain.
He giveth to the beast his food.
He feed the lions and the tigers and the wolves and coyotes out there in the woods. Yahweh feed them.
And to the young ravens which cry.
He feed the birds.
He delighteth not in the strength of the horse.
He ain't care nothing about how fast a horse can run.
He taketh not pleasure in the legs of a man.
He don't care how fast you is and how strong you is with your legs.
Yahweh taketh pleasure in them that fear him.
Yahweh like the people that fear him, like me.
And those that hope in his mercy.
And people like me that hope in his mercy. That's right. Yahweh love. That's it. Okay. Go to Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6. 6 and 6. No, 6 and 5.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 5. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, and singleness of your heart, as unto JC.
That's a lie. Servants. Say, be obedient to your master. Okay, master. Let me look up master. 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 What is a master?
Master, a man who rules others or has control over something, as an owner of an animal or slave.
That's what a master is. This Bible say this is a master, slave master. Now read it again in the book. Servants, be obedient to your slave master.
Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, and singleness of your heart, as unto JC, not with eye servants as men pleasers, but as the servants of JC, doing the will of God from the heart. With
I don't want no more. That's a lie. Go to 1 Peter 2 and 18. Go to 1 Peter. Now this one here cold blooded right here. Watch this 1 Peter right quick. I'm gonna got to look up some words on this. 1 Peter. Let's see. Chapter 2. 1 Peter. No, yeah, 1 Peter. I mean, I've got 10. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 18. Yeah, 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 18.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 18. Servants, be subject to your masters with all fear.
Be under your master with all fear.
Not only to the good and gentle.
Not just for the good and gentle,
but also to the forward.
All the way to the forward. The read what was forward there. Forward. It say be obedient to the good ones and the bad ones. Don't make no difference. If they knocking your head off, still treat them just like you did the good one. Because you got good masters and you got bad masters. Slave drivers. FORWARD. FRO.
Forward, always going against what is wanted, contrary, stubborn.
Don't be that. Don't be stubborn and hard-headed. Read. Start over.
Servants, be subject to your masters with all fear.
With all fear.
Not only to the good and gentle.
Not just the good.
But also to the forward.
Also to the one that's knocking your head off.
For this is thankworthy.
This is thankworthy, this book say. That's a lie, y'all.
If a man for conscience toward God endure grief, suffering wrongfully, for what glory is it if when ye be buffeted for your faults?
What do buffeted mean? Look up buffeted. When you be buffeted for your fault, when he knock your head off, take that whip and hang you from a tree and whip you from sun up to sundown. Buffeted. What do buffeted mean?
Buffet, a slap or punch.
A slap or a punch. That's what buffet mean.
Any blow or shot.
Any blow or shot.
To hit, punch, slap.
To hit, punch, slap. Now go back to this book. Start over.
Servants, be
No, 20.
for
Yeah.
for what glory is it if when ye be buffeted for your faults,
When he whoop you for your faults, you done did something wrong, knock your head off.
ye shall take it patiently?
Just take it patiently. Like Martin Luther King said, take it patiently. Don't worry about it.
But if when ye do well,
But when you do well, when you Uncle Tom and a yes man,
and suffer for it, ye take it patiently.
take it patiently.
This is acceptable with God.
This is acceptable with God. God wants you to bow down to be a slave. This is acceptable.
For even hereunto were ye called, because JC also suffered for us,
Do just like JC, because JC suffered, y'all supposed to suffer, just like him.
leaving us an example
Leaving an example to be buffeted and knocked upside the head, except to be set example. See, JC set example for you. This brainwashing book.
that ye should follow his steps,
Follow JC step.
who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth.
That's a lie. Listen, y'all. This book is retarded and ridiculous. It tells you buffeted. If you knock your head off, take it patiently. Live with it and be all right. You'll get over it. Okay, go to Matthew 5 and 32. I'm showing you that this book ain't worth two dead flies. And anybody that accepts this book after I get through teaching is a retarded damn fool.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 32. But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication,
The only way you can get rid of your wife is accept fornication.
causing her to commit adultery, and whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committed adultery.
So when you marry another woman that already, okay, with this saying, if she get a divorce and she marry another man, she committed adultery. That's a lie. Now go to our book. Go to Deuteronomy 24 and 6, 24 and 1. This book is retarded.
Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 1.
Now this is how you divorce a woman. Only a man can divorce a woman. A woman can't divorce no man according to the Old Testament. But y'all can do what you want to do. But our book say can't no woman divorce no man. A man have to divorce her. Read.
When a man have taken a wife,
When a man taken a wife
and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes,
and she come to pass that she ain't stuttering no more,
because he have found some uncleanness in her.
And the reason why she ain't stuttering no more because he done busted her. She feeling guilty now. He don't want her no more because she been defiled. Read.
Then let him write her a bill of divorcement.
Then you write her a bill of divorcement.
And give it in her hand.
Put it in her hand. You don't put it in the mailbox on top of the car or give it to some son to get to her. Put it in her hand. Read.
And send her out of his house.
And get up out of here.
And when she is departed out of his house,
when she leave your house,
she may go and be another man's wife.
She could go marry again. But according to the New Testament, it's called adultery. She can't remarry no more. So all you women that had 2 or 3 husbands, you went against the New Testament.
And if the latter husband hate her,
the latter husband hate her, the second one,
and write her a bill of divorcement,
and he do the same thing that the first one did, write her a bill of divorcement,
and give it in her hand,
and put it in her hand like he's supposed to,
and send her out of his house,
and send him out of his house. Watch this.
Or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband would send her away.
The first husband that sent her away
may not take her again to be his wife.
She can't come back to him. He can't remarry her no more. And the reason why he can't, tell him why.
After that, she is defiled.
She is defiled. Meaning, if you divorce your wife and she go out and be with another man's wife, and then he dies, whatever happened to him, and she try to come back to you, she can't come back, according to the law, because she been defiled.
For that is abomination for Yahweh.
That is an abomination when you take a woman back from her second husband. That's right. But you can get married, but you can't come back, according to our law. And can't no woman divorce no man. Only a man can divorce a woman. That's what the law say. That's Deuteronomy. Okay, well, let me see where I want to go. Okay, go to John 11. John chapter 11, verse 50.
John chapter 11, verse 50. Nor considers that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not.
Now, that one man supposed to die for the people, y'all. This is a lie. Let's read that verse there. That's all of it.
Yeah.
The 50 and 51.
And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that JC should die for that nation.
Say that JC should die for that nation. That's a lie, y'all. Now go to Romans. Romans, I think. Romans 5. Yeah, Romans 5 and 6. Romans 5, 6 and 8, 6 through 8.
Romans chapter 5, verse 6. For when we were yet without strength, in due time JC died for the wicked.
He died for the ungodly. That's a lie.
For scarcely for a righteous man will one die, yet peradventure for a good man some would even dare to die. But God commendeth his love toward us, and that while we were yet sinners, JC died for us.
That's a lie. Ain't no man died for it. Now go to 1 Corinthians. In the New Testament, a man can die for another man's sin. Our book don't play that. 15 and let me see. I'll say 1 Corinthians. Oh, 15. Okay. 1 Corinthians 15 and 22.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 22. For as in Adam all die, even so in JC shall all be made alive.
That's a lie. Now go to Deuteronomy 24. Go to the Old. Let me show you that can't nobody die for no man's sin. Deuteronomy 24. And start at the 16th verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 16. The father shall not be put to death for the children.
Our book said the father should not be put to death for the children.
Neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers.
Neither shall the children be put to death for the father. What else it say?
Every man shall be put to death for his own sin.
Every man gonna die for his own sin. Can't nobody save you. Your father can't save you. Your mama can't nobody. JC can't save you according to the law. Now read that again.
The father shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin.
That's right, for his own sin. Now go to 2 Chronicles. We're gonna say it again. 2 Chronicles 25. Second Chronicles 25 and 4.
2 Chronicles chapter 25, verse 4.
We're gonna say it twice.
But he slew not their children, but did as it is written in the law in the book of Moses, where Yahweh commanded, saying, the father shall not die for the children, neither shall the children die for the fathers, but every man shall die for his own sin.
Own sin. Can't nobody save you. So that's a lie the New Testament telling. That's it.
Moreover, Amaziah gathered Judah together and made them captains over thousands and captains over hundreds.
That's that photo. Okay, I said I'm ready for comment and question now. Now, do anybody have any comment and question? I'm ready to comment and question and get paid. Y'all can get some money. I'm ready to give away $1,000, and I'm ready for comment and question. I say this book ain't no earthly good. I done showed it to you. Let's hold it. Let me answer these questions first. Do anybody have any comment or question about what I just read? I want to talk about all this I read before we go to anything else. Comment or have any question about what I just read about. I want to talk about this here first. Did I tell a lie? What part y'all didn't understand? What part that wasn't true? What part did I mess up on? There's a difference between the Old Testament and the New Testament. I showed you beyond the shadow of a doubt that the Old Testament speak different than the New Testament. They different night and day, oil and water. I appreciate that. Oh, that's Linda. You so okay, Linda. You so right. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, you right. Now, anybody got any comment or question? All the non-believers, all the believers. Anybody that say we got to have the New Testament is a lie. And I'm gonna ask the question again: what do we need the New Testament for? What do we need it for? I just read 1,000 places where they lied at. He seen Abraham. He talked to Moses. I was on the scene before. I just showed y'all 1,000 places where this book ain't no earthly good, but you still gonna worship and honor this man. After I read it to you, that make you retarded damn fool. Been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked. Anytime you believe in a lie, you is a lie. You a lie because you believe in a lie. Oh boy. Was Paul a prophet? Was JC a prophet? Well, any prophets in the New Testament? Do anybody want to know what a prophet is? Do anybody want to know what a prophet is? Do anybody want to know what a prophet is? What that mean? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do anybody want to know what a prophet is? Okay.
Prophet, a person who spoke for Elohim and and who and who communicated Elohim's message for courageously to Elohim's chosen people, the nation of Israel. A prophet's call. A prophet A prophet received his call or appointment directly from Elohim.
A prophet get his direct from Yah. It don't come from no other man. Now I'm finna read it again. A prophet, a person who spoke for God and who communicated God's message courageously to God, chosen people, the nation of Israel. A prophet received his call, appointment directly from God. Only way you can be a prophet, you got to get it direct from Yah. Yahweh spoke to Moses, Jeremiah. They were prophets. Now let me show you. Go to Genesis 20 and 7. Now I'm going to show y'all some of the prophets. JC wasn't no prophet. Paul wasn't no prophet. Why are you going to listen to him for? What Genesis 20 and 7 say?
Genesis chapter 20, verse 7. Now therefore restore the man his wife.
Get a man back his wife.
For he is a prophet.
Yahweh saying Abraham was a prophet.
And he shall pray for thee.
He going to pray for you.
And thou shalt live.
And then you going to live. Yahweh say Abraham was a prophet. Go to Exodus 7 and 1. Let me show y'all who the prophets were. They wasn't in the New Testament. They only in the Old Testament. Abraham was a prophet. Moses was a prophet. Jeremiah was a prophet. Isaiah was a prophet. Daniel was a prophet. Jonah was a prophet. Read.
Exodus chapter 7, verse 1. And Yahweh said to Moses, see, I have made thee a Elohim to Pharaoh.
I made Moses a God. Watch what he did to Aaron.
And Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet.
And Aaron gonna be your prophet. Yahweh didn't want to make a prophet.
Thou shalt speak all that I command thee.
That's right. Now go to Jeremiah 1 and 5. I'm showing you who the prophets is. We don't listen to Paul, JC, Luke, or Mark. Them were clowns. What Jeremiah say?
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5.
No, start at the first verse. 4. Jeremiah 1 and 4.
Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 4. Then the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Before I formed Jeremiah in the belly, I knew you. I didn't know JC, though. Read.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
I sanctified you, Jeremiah.
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
And I ordained Jeremiah a prophet. He didn't make no prophets in no New Testament. Y'all want to listen to them hillbillies over there? You crazy. That's all I needed. Yahweh made him a prophet. Yeah. Ain't no prophets in the New Testament. So what you listening to him for? He ain't talking to nobody over there. That prophet, that's right. I'm popping it. They won't come in. They quiet. They mad. They quiet and mad at me. Because I showed them their book ain't worth 2 dead flies. Now let me show you who Yahweh talk to. Go to Jeremiah 17 and 1. 1 through 5. He ain't never talked to nobody in the New Testament. If you show me where he talked to anybody in the New Testament, I'll give you $1,000. Ace out. Now go to Genesis 17 and 1. He talking this book.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, Yahweh appeared to Abram and said to him, I am the Almighty Elohim. Walk before me and be thou perfect. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abram fell on his face, and Elohim talked with him.
He talked with Abraham. He talked. That's what I want, just that talk. I want to know. I want to talk. Now go to Exodus 20. Exodus 20. Yahweh talked to Abraham. He ain't never talked to Paul. He talked to Moses. He ain't never talked to JC. Show it to me and get $1,000. Now make a lie to me. Make me a liar today. Exodus 20 and 21 through 22.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 21. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where Elohim was. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven.
I talk with you from heaven. Yahweh said, I talk with you from heaven. That's right. Go to Exodus 33 and 9. Exodus 33 and 9 let you know Yahweh talk in this book.
Exodus.
That's why he only had two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. Joseph only had two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. Read.
Exodus chapter 33, verse 9. And it came to pass, as Moses entered into the tabernacle, the cloudy pillar descended and stood at the door of the tabernacle, and Yahweh talked with Moses.
Yahweh talked to Moses. He talked to Moses. Go to Zechariah 1 and 12. Me get paid. Lying dogs. You need the New Testament for nothing. Now I can't get them to bimba bop at the barbershop. Won't even open their mouth.
Zechariah chapter 1, verse 12.
12 and 13. He talked to the angels. Read.
Then the angel of Yahweh answered and said, O Yahweh of hosts, how long wilt thou not have mercy on Jerusalem and on the cities of Judah, against which thou hast had indignation these 10 years? And Yahweh answered the angel that talked with me with good words and comfortable words.
Yahweh talked to the angels. Now, what you mean he don't talk? He talk. Yeah. Let me show you that Joseph had two sons right quick. Go to Genesis, the 40, it should be the 40-some chapter. Let me let you know the Jewel Gladys is right. Find out what his two sons were born in Egypt. I think it's, let me see. It's 40-some. Okay. Okay, it's 42. Go to Genesis 40. No. Genesis 41. Okay, 41 and 50. Let you know she right. 41 and 50. Joseph two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim.
Genesis chapter 41, verse 50. And unto Joseph were born two sons before the years of famine came, which Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On, bare unto him.
And Joseph's wife was named Asnath, not Mary.
And Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh.
Manasseh.
For Elohim for Elohim said he hath made me forget all my toil and all my father's house.
Now what's the second son name?
And the name of the second called he Ephraim. For Elohim have caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction.
I prove it. I don't just talk it, I walk it, I prove it. That's right, he had two sons. JC ain't never had a son or a daughter. Had no pussy, nothing. JC ain't never screwed nothing. Man, they work two dead flies. Our book say be fruitful and multiply. Our book say it's a good thing for a man not to have no woman. Shit, it's a no good thing, I mean. Almighty wants sex. Sex. Blow their back out. Our book say blow their back out. That's what we gonna do over in the Old Testament. We gonna blow their back out. We ain't gonna let no man lay in our bosom. We ain't no pedophile. We don't mess with little kids and little boys and little girls. We get women. We blow backs out. And when they can't go to work the next day, miss Monday. Go to Isaiah 4 and 1. New Testament don't want you to have no woman.
Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man.
One day we're going to have 7 wives.
Saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
That's right. Name me a somebody that got married. Did John have a wife? Did Paul have a wife? Did JC have a wife? No, better yet, did they have a girlfriend? Did they have sex with any woman? Show me when they had sex with a woman in the New Testament. Well, say Jewel Glad. Let me see what my sister said. Okay, teach and you touched on something today and woke now and on my mind. Right. It's on all of them, man. That's when they can't comment. That's when they quiet. See, the truth will shut your mouth. Okay, go to Jeremiah. No, Jeremiah didn't have no wife. No. Daniel didn't have no wife. He wasn't afraid, yeah, but he wasn't, listen, he liked the men. Hold it. Let me show you that Paul liked the men. Let's see what that said. Oh, John, that's in John. That's in John. Yeah. Okay, go to Romans chapter 7. 7 and 14. This Paul right here. He ain't no good.
Romans chapter 7, verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, so understand.
Yeah, he carnal, so understand me. He'll do anything. Paul, right? Watch this.
For that which I do, I allow not.
The thing that I do, I allow not.
For what I would, that do I not.
That what I would, but I do not. I ain't gonna keep the law.
But what I hate, that do I.
The thing that I hate, that's what I do. I hated homosexuality. I hated everything. But that's the thing that I do. I do the things that I hate. Read.
If then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that it is good. Now then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Paul says, sin dwelling in me. It's inside me. I can't help it. I'm lustful. I want that man. Read.
For I know that in me that is in my flesh dwelleth no good thing.
He say ain't no good. My flesh tell me to go after a man, but I'm supposed to go after a woman. Read.
For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not.
To do the thing that's good, I can't do it. I find not.
For the good that I would, I do not.
For the good I'm supposed to do, I do not.
But the evil which I would not, that I do.
I do evil. I like men.
Now, if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Sin dwelling in Paul. So why we gonna follow this man This man is a wicked, no good dog. That's all I need. No, it didn't say get the man let him lay on your chest. Would you let another man lay on your chest? Answer me. Would you let another man lie in your bosom? Yes or no? I'm talking to this man right here. You got to have common sense, mother will. It ain't got to say it. He defined it. No, I ask you a question. Will you let another man lie in your bosom? Now, this is the witness, whatever, 82. Answer the question. Will you let another man lie in your bosom? Yes or no? Now, he don't want to answer that. Well, if you won't, JC let another man lie in his bosom. I ask you a question. Will you let another man lie in your bosom? Yes or no? Put it up there. Now, look, taking them all day to answer that question. I ask you, will you let another man lie in your bosom? No, don't talk about me. I say, will you let another man lie in your bosom? Lie in your bosom. Don't ask me about that, no song. I don't want to hear that. It don't say nothing about no hug. It say lie in your bosom. I ask you a question. Y'all see this fool won't answer my question. I asked him, would he let another man lie in his bosom? And now he asking me about hugging my son. I didn't listen, you the one brought it up. I bet he ain't never laid in my bosom. No man, my son, my daddy, none of them. Hell no, ain't nobody, no man never laid in my bosom. If you can't answer that, get off the air. If you can't tell me a yes or no answer, go to hell. Go to hell if you can't answer my question. I asked this man, would he let another man lie in his bosom? And he talking about apples and I'm talking about oranges. I'm talking about apples and you talking about oranges. You want to talk about everything but what I asked you. Y'all see how they do? They can't answer my question. It's too hard. Okay, y'all brought it up and answered. Answer the question. Want to talk about everything but that what I asked. It's just a yes or no answer. Yes or no. He can't even do that. I already told you, hell no, I won't do it. That's my answer. Now you answer me. Hell no, I ain't gonna let my son lie in my bosom. It don't say hug, say. I ask you, will you let another man lie in your bosom? You heard me. I said it 1,000 times. Don't play deaf and retarded now. Want to act like you deaf and retarded. You know what I ask you. Don't play dumb with me. Retarded and stupid and ignorant with me. I asked you a simple question. I didn't speak pig language. I didn't speak Spanish. I didn't speak Japanese or Russian or Chinese. I'm speaking English. Cut that off. Now answer my question. Will you let another man lie in your bosom? Yes or no? Oh, no. I asked you a question. No, shit. Go ahead on, man. Get on. I'm finna get ready to close out. He talking about what Paul, man. I asked you a question. Now you talking about something else. Hey, brothers and sisters, I'm going to get ready to close out because I got a retarded fool on here that can't answer my question. And he don't want no $4,000. He can't get it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go close out, and I want to give all honor, glory, worship, praise to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. Yeah. Oh, y'all hit that subscribe button and the what? The like. Y'all hit that subscribe button and the like button. And make sure y'all show everybody the video. Yep. No, I ain't running. I'm getting off here because you can't answer my question. You can't answer me. That's right. I'm finna go because you can't give me no yes or no answer. Because you ain't talking about nothing. And I asked you about what I teach about and you ain't commented. So yeah, I'm finna go. I'm not running. Yeah, okay, I'm sure I'm gonna run. Yeah, but you you can't answer that question. So everybody see who the fool is. Everybody see the fool. I bet you the fool and I'm not. All right, shalom, shalom.